Yo, what's up, Nick?
Alright.
Welcome to Nick and Alex. 今日はお笑いとかコメディについて話します。Yeah. I've been doing 漫才 in Japan for 10 years. もう10年間漫才やってるんで、まあまあそこまで売れてないんですけど、知識はあると思います。はい。And we should maybe talk about comedy in Russia.
Yeah,
we can compare them all. Yeah. Do Russian people have a sense of humor? That's the first thing I should ask.
Yeah, it's very dark, but we
Is
do
it?
have it. Yeah,
They
we love dark humor.
Really? Okay.
Jokes about death.
I mean, is
like
it
that.
close to like, British or like American humor?
I mean, I'm not an expert, right? I've never done comedy.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's close to British, at least not the way we imagine it to be, because British humor is kind of a bit hen. The show.
Yeah. Well, I mean, British humor is really dark and like dry too.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I don't think Russian humor is as dry as British humor.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's some countries that are just more funny than others. There really is.
Yeah,
like, I'd say Japan's a pretty silly country, don't you think?
Yeah.
多分日本のお笑いが優れてる理由は、日本の普段の社会がめちゃくちゃ真面目だから、そういう極端のお笑いの文化もあると思う。It's just another, Japan is the country of, as we said, what is it, like, conflicting, like,
Ah, right, the opposite.
Opposites, yeah. America's obviously a very funny country.
Is it?
Yes, I mean, almost all, modern comedy, I mean, a lot of stand-up comedy and stuff like that is American comedy movies. Britain's pretty silly. Holland is very funny.
Is it?
Like, they're always just telling jokes. Yeah.
Well, you said that when you went to Holland, like, literally people on the plane were telling you jokes.
Yeah. I'd say the difference between... one difference in humor between Holland... I can probably say in some parts of Britain... I don't know Britain, but I'm just going to assume this. In Japan. Difference between Japan, America, Holland, or, like, some parts of Europe... is Japan has segmented places where you can laugh. And... in America or like Holland, you can more make jokes in like kind of everyday conversation, like with a konbini person or with your neighbor.
Right, yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's...
例えば日本でさ、なんか知らないやつになんかついてるよっつって、プッってやったらもうやばいやつじゃん。You know what I mean? Like, まあアメリカでも結構やばいやつなんだけど、like it's still more accepted, to make jokes.
Yeah. I feel that I kind of miss that in Japan.
Yeah.
Just, people being a bit less serious with each other.
それをもっとなんていうの？もっと丁寧に説明すると、アメリカのドッキリ番組、like prank shows, they do it on normal people, right? 普通の人。で、日本のドッキリは全部お笑い芸人。They only do it on famous people in Japan.
Right.
I think they used to do it more with normal people too, but now it's like segmented to this is the type of person that you can joke with.
Yeah, I feel like a normal Japanese person feels very... Well, not normal, like average Japanese person would feel very uncomfortable if they're kind of like thrown into that humor, sphere rather than...
その代わりに日本の例えばグループがいると絶対ボケになるやつもいるし、ツッコミになるやつもいると思う。Like just naturally there's somebody that becomes like a ツッコミ and somebody that like いじる人とかいじられる人は全然あると思う、日本は。Another difference in humor is I'd say while the West is a lot of the Western humor, I don't know about Russia, is irony and like not satire, or I guess some satire, but sarcasm. Yeah. Japan is more absurdity and silliness.
Right, yeah, I'd say.
筋肉あんま伝わらないじゃん、日本で。俺いつも言うんだけど、俺日本人はよくさ、血液型は何とか聞くじゃん。アメリカとかはそういうの聞かないの。で、俺結構前、もうこれ昔の話なんだけど、バーで血液型何って言われたの。あんまなく逆難されて。で、俺が冗談でね、HIV って言ったの。で、アメリカだったら笑うの。もうバカじゃないのみたいな。でも、日本では、本当に大丈夫みたいな。いや、ジョークだったよ、みたいな。So it's like...
it's terrible.
Yeah. But that's just one example of the difference in, And then another, I think the purpose of humor is different. Like, 日本の芸能界で、子供からじいさんばあさんまで 笑わせろ。Like make children, everyone from the children to the elderly laugh. And in America, it's more like pushing boundaries, like 社会の国境を超える。Make 普通に人を怒らせることも全然あり。Like making people mad is a part of humor too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like more edgy.
Much more edgy. Japan is a lot more, well, I'd say, and when we talk about this, like these are generalizations, so this is how humor is discussed.
Right.
You know what I mean? To be academic about it. Like the discourses of humor, you know, Japan, people think kind of humor brings everybody together. And then with humor in like the West, it's like targeting this group and making fun of them.
It might be a bit more like intellectual in the West in terms of...
Yeah, for sure. 多分日本人はそういうの聞きたくないかもしれないんだけど、申し訳ないけど、I think it's a little bit deeper in the West. However, forms of comedy like konto, skits, I'd say are much more advanced in Japan than in the West. Like, I watch Saturday Night Live. I don't watch it ever, but when I watch it, I'm like, this sucks. 全然面白くない。アメリカのコントは全部なんていうの？It's all satire. Like, I don't just like, it's like, you know, it's like Trump and Biden's like, what's it called? They're a fake debate or something.
Right.
Like, I'm tired of having somebody play Trump. You know what I mean? Like, that's like not, like Japan is a lot more creative because they have to work. Like, you can't make fun of like, 例えば多分テレビで安倍さんを、まあ安倍さんは今総理大臣じゃないけど、you can't really make fun of people in Japan as much. So you have to work around that rule and make funny things.
Yeah, I guess like in terms of politics, I mean, it seems to me that there isn't much politics in the humor world in Japan.
Yeah. Oh, no. Japan it's separated.
You're not,
Yeah.
You should not.
もうそれはルール、日本では。大体。もちろんそういう、なんていうの、アンダーグラウンドのコメディとか、地下コメディはあるかもしれないんだけど、in Japan, and it's all very commercialized. Like, there's 7 Jimisho, right? Yoshimoto, Sun Music, Watanabe Pro, Ota Pro, Hori Pro, K-Dash. Like, you're in a company, you work within the company, it's all very commercialized. And in America, it's more, I'm sure they're in an agency, but it's more you have freedom to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was very surprised when I came to Japan. I was like, you have to, belong to the agency to be a comedian.
Yeah. You'll never make money in Japan if you don't belong to it. Or you can be a super comedic genius and make your own agency. And there's some comedians that do that. Right. But they end up working within the restrictions of the other agencies anyway.
But it's not like, you got a YouTube channel, then you got like, 100,000 subscribers, and then you started touring Japan and,
Yeah. ただ最近 YouTube で結構そのやりすぎのやつは多いね。逮捕するやつとか。Did you know like the famous comedian that had sex in the bathroom? No. You didn't know? It was like during Corona, he got in big trouble. There's like some young Japanese YouTuber who went inside of a bathroom and started making like, oh, みたいな like sex sounds.
Okay.
And he ended up getting arrested for like disturbing, like, what is it, indecent exposure or something like that.
Because he posted it on YouTube.
Yeah. So there are YouTubers who are kind of pushing the boundaries, but they're still silly.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it's not like, you made a joke about the Prime Minister and that's what...
Can I give you one theory also that I have?
Okay.
俺今その大学院の卒業論文を漫才について書いてんだけど、これは入れてないの。I didn't put this in, but I always thought about this. So, 日本のお笑いはさ、全部キャラじゃん。その、ハゲか、豚、デブ、かっこいいナルシスト、まだ結婚してない女性、そういう、like it's always characters.
Right.
So I almost feel like, for, like say there's a manzai group with one guy, like one normal looking guy and one fat guy, and the normal looking guy makes fun of the fat guy. It's like basically like Jesus Christ, like becoming a martyr for all the fat guys. Like,
okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, you're like the clown for,
right.
And it makes everybody else feel better about themselves and stuff like that.
Well, that's the point of being the, what's it called?
Bokeh or something like that. Yeah. So, there's tons of stuff. でも今大変だけど書いてんの. Yeah, that's my 卒業論文. It's not about like what we talked about today really, but yeah.
Is that
結構話したね俺。
ニック先生の講義。
Yeah. いつかやりたいね、講義ちゃんと、俺は。Okay, everybody. Bye.